My child, pause for a second and hold on. Yes, I am talking directly to you. This interruption in your day is completely intentional. Do not think this is just a random accident or a simple coincidence. I have brought this divine message straight to your screen because there is something critical I need to tell you right now. This moment was already written into your destiny long before you drew your very first breath. This is just an ordinary video. It is a sacred appointment meant entirely for your soul. Lately, you have been desperately crying out for a powerful sign, and this is your answer. You kept wondering in the silence of your heart if I can hear your voice, if I can see your silent pain, or if I am still walking by your side through the dark. Hear me clearly today. Yes, I am right here. I have never abandoned you, not even for a single fraction of a second. Please, do not ignore this or scroll away from this screen right now. If you close your heart at this very moment, you might pass past the exact blessing and breakthrough that Heaven is ready to pour into your life at this very instant. I am drawing your spirit closer because I want to implant new divine strength deep into your heart. I want to clear your confusion, heal your unspoken wounds, and open doors that have been tightly shut for so many years. This message is filled with my divine presence and the perfect peace of heaven. It carries the pure breath of eternity, and it belongs entirely to you. You simply cannot afford to treat this lightly. Do not let the loud noise of the world, the heavy distractions of your racing mind, or the toxic whispers of doubt pull you away from me. Stay right here, listen carefully with your soul, and receive what is yours. Your appointed moment of true breakthrough has finally arrived. You are standing at a major threshold today, a powerful turning point that will not come back to you in the exact same way. I am reaching out to you with the voice of eternity, with the ultimate authority of your Savior, and with the endless love of a Father. I refuse to allow your spirit to drift any further in confusion without truth and hope being spoken over you. Lean in a little closer, because I truly need you to feel the massive weight and comfort of my words. I am not some faraway God speaking from a distant heaven. I am incredibly near to you, closer than the very air you breathe up, and nearer than your own heartbeat. I have personally walked right beside you through every dark valley, every massive storm that felt too heavy to survive, and every single lonely night when you truly believed you were utterly isolated. I was there through it all. I have always been there. You may not have felt my presence, but I never left your side, not even for a fraction of a moment. I saw you on those painful nights when tears kept falling silently onto your pillow. Your physical body was completely exhausted, but your racing mind just wouldn't let you rest. I heard every single broken cry you whispered into the dark silence. Words you couldn't even form fully because your heart was too heavy to speak them aloud. I gathered every single tear you shed, recorded every weary sigh, and carried your quiet prayers straight to heaven's throne. You assumed nobody noticed your deep pain, but I noticed everything. You believed your cries simply disappeared into the empty air, but they reached my heart instantly, and they have never been ignored. Remember those real moments when you felt totally forgotten, when you doubted my love and wondered if I even existed at all. My child, I was standing right next to you, lifting you up when your own strength was completely gone. I am the exact reason you survived those brutal nights that almost destroyed your spirit. My unseen hand stabilized your life when you were far too weak to keep standing on your own. I was that quiet whisper telling you to try just one more time when everything inside you wanted to give up. You did not survive because you were naturally strong. You survived because my presence was with you, carrying you through the fire when you could not carry yourself. You are never forgotten by me. Please realize this truth deep in your soul. Before the foundations of the universe were laid, I already knew your exact name. I had crafted you with my own hands, designing every single detail of your being with deep intention and pure love. I placed unique spiritual gifts inside your spirit that no other person on this earth carries. I made you distinct, chosen, and set apart for a beautiful purpose that only you can fulfill. You are not a mistake, you have never been overlooked, and you are never insignificant. Even when the world tried to label you, when people completely misunderstood you, or when negative voices told you that you weren't good enough, my voice spoke a much louder word over your life. You are my absolute joy, and I call you my beloved. I have claimed you as my very own. I have watched over you from the moment you took your first breath until this exact second, because your life matters deeply to me. I care about your moments of joy, your seasons of sorrow, your quiet victories, your heavy failures, and your deepest questions and fears. There is not a single part of your life that escapes my divine gaze. You are fully seen, you are fully known, and you are completely loved. I know all about the silent battles you face that you can't share with anyone else. I see the deep emotional wounds you carry inside, hidden from the world, masked behind a beautiful smile that others believe but never quite reaches your eyes. I know the heartbreaking disappointments you have endured, and the bitter betrayals that cut so deep you wondered if you could ever trust anyone again. We warmly welcome your support for our channel. Our goal is to bring joy and spread devotion to God. I remember the long seasons of absolute silence when you begged me for an answer and heard nothing but stillness. Yet, I never once turned away from you. I never judged your doubts, and I never abandoned you in your moments of weakness. Instead, my presence grew even closer to protect your life. My love for you is not fragile. It is not shaken by your failures, nor does it waver when you stumble. I have looked at your darkest days, and I still choose to love you completely. I watched you fall down, but instead of walking away, I reached down to raise you up again. Your brokenness and imperfections can never drive me away from you. My grace is far more powerful than your shame, greater than your regrets, and infinitely deeper than your biggest fears. Nothing you have ever done can separate you from my love. Stop asking yourself if you are truly valued or if God actually cares about someone like you. My answer will never alter. Yes, you matter. I chose you before you ever chose me. And I loved you completely long before you even knew my name. My love is not a reward for your perfect performance. It does not rise and fall depending on how well you think you are doing. My love is constant, unchanging, and eternal. I love you simply because I am love, and because you are mine. When you were lost, I pursued you. When you were weary, I carried you through the blazing fire. My commitment to your life is absolute and everlasting. I took your pain, your sin, and your past mistakes upon myself on the cross so you would never have to handle that heavy burden alone. Do not forget this truth. You were worth absolutely everything to me, and you still are. Even right now as you hear these words, I am whispering directly to your spirit, reminding you that you aren't just another face in a massive crowd. You are my precious treasure, the absolute delight of my heart. Heaven rejoices over your life because you are priceless to me. Your name is permanently engraved on the palms of my hands, and your life story is written into the tapestry of eternity. People in the world might overlook you, but you are always directly before my eyes. When you prayed those quiet prayers thinking they were too small to matter, I listened with full attention. Never look at your painful scars as a sign of defeat. Those scars are the ultimate proof of your survival. They prove that you walked right through the fire and were not consumed. Every difficult battle was secretly shaping your destiny. Right through the fire and were not consumed. Every difficult battle was secretly shaping your destiny. Right through the fire and were not consumed. Every difficult battle was secretly shaping your destiny. Every single tear you shed has a profound purpose. It is all being woven beautifully into the masterpiece of your life story, and I am going to turn it all into something great. Never believe the lie that your prayers don't matter. Every single word you spoke in faith has reached my heavenly throne. I never ignore my children. I am shifting things behind the scenes right now, orchestrating massive miracles that your human mind cannot even comprehend, yet trust my perfect timing. Stand tall and shake off the heavy lies of the enemy. Reject every negative thought that tells you that you are unloved or abandoned. The truth of my word is infinitely stronger than any lie. You are stepping into a brand new chapter, and the exact pain that tried to break you will soon become the powerful testimony that lifts you higher. My beloved, you have carried your cross through valleys of tears, but now you will see resurrection. You have endured the night, but morning is breaking. You have survived the wilderness, and now the promised land is directly ahead. Do not despise the struggle, for it has written strength into your soul. Do not despise the waiting, for it has aligned your heart with mine. And do not despise the scars, for they are proof of the battles you survived with men by your side. Now that I have reminded you of my presence, I must call you to something urgent. This is not the time to be casual or drift into distraction. I am speaking to you with the authority of eternity, and if you turn away now, this is a sacred intersection in your journey. If you choose to remain and hold these words close, you will step directly into a massive breakthrough. Heaven has been orchestrating this moment long before you even thought to ask. Angels have been positioned, doors have been unlocked, and heavy chains are ready to fall. Do not let the enemy whisper lies in your ear right now. Guard this moment as holy. There are some moments that change the entire trajectory of your life, and this is one of them. Think of how my people marched around the walls of Jericho. For 6 days they heard nothing and saw nothing change, yet on the seventh day, the walls fell instantly. For 6 days they heard nothing and saw nothing change, yet on the seventh day, the walls fell instantly. What if they had grown tired and given up on the sixth day? What if they had been distracted and walked away before the final shout? They would have missed their miracle. My child, your moment is like that seventh day. The obstacles that seemed completely unmovable are about to collapse. Chains are breaking, fear is loosening its grip, and generational curses are weakening. I am releasing a breakthrough in this very hour. The doors that no man could open are swinging wide. Opportunities you never imagined and divine connections that seemed impossible are being arranged for your life right now. I am making a way where there was no way. I am doing what only I can do. Supernatural healing is near, healing for your body, your mind, and your soul. Restoration is being released into every single cell that has been under attack. I am healing your mind from the torment of anxiety, depression, and fear. From this exact day forward, divine peace is going to be your daily portion. I am pouring healing oil over your deep heart edges, restoring the places that felt shattered beyond repair. You will walk in the light of newness. I am not only restoring what you lost. In your relationships, I will bring deep reconciliation, companionship, and unity. In your finances, I am opening completely new streams of provision. The lack you experienced was not forever. I am releasing favor over you. I am bringing increase where there was decrease, and abundance where there was lack. I will take the little you have and expand it beautifully beyond your wildest imagination. Type Amen to unlock your miracle today, and share this divine word to bless others.